What really depresses me, I think, is when you lose people who you considered to be friends. But yeah, so pretty much I'm doing my best, I think, not to stress out. It is difficult. I don't know. This is what I try and do. I ask myself this, and you know what? I'll give you guys this strategy because it may help some of you. Whenever I'm like super worried or stressed out about something, this is what I say. If the worst possible thing in the world regarding a particular situation you're imagining could happen, right? Or it did happen, would you be able to deal with it, right? Would you be able to deal with it? And I think a lot of times you can answer yes. It doesn't necessarily mean that it would be easy, but it does necessarily mean that a lot of times you'd be able to deal with it, right? Doesn't mean it's not going to be a hard problem or that it's not going to stress you out or be anxiety inducing, but at least you know you'll be able to deal with it, right? And you'll be able to learn from it and handle it. And so when I tell myself that, what I find is sometimes it does make it a little bit easier. The problem is, if you're the type of person who you have to have daily meetups, chats with people, and you can't just sort of pick things off or up from where you left off, like it can feel like you're being abandoned by somebody, right? And that's the thing that I think that makes me worried sometimes. I worry sometimes about a lot of the friends who like I consider to be close friends. And I go, is this person, you know, the same as me? Or do they feel like I'm abandoning them because I haven't talked to them in a while? What really depresses me, I think, is when you lose people who you considered to be friends through distance and time. You lose that connection. I don't think you guys realize how in the days that pre-Discord, right, and pre-Twitter, pre all these social media days, like there was a very real possibility you could be really good friends with someone, hang out with them, chat with them every single flipping day, and then one day they don't come on that game anymore. You don't see them in that lobby, and you never had them on Discord, you never had them on Skype, and that's it. And I have lost so many good friends over the years who I would literally talk to for hours and hours a day just because they just stopped playing whatever it was that we were playing. And it's very sad. It's a very sad feeling to reminisce on. The worst thing is when someone just logs off and you go and you check your friends list on something and it says last online like 3 years ago. I remember I used to play games with this person like every day. And then one day I came on and they weren't. And I remember I kept checking. It was 1 week last seen online. And a couple weeks after that, it was 1 month. Then it was 2, then 3. And you're just like, oh man, they're probably just on vacation or something like that. You know, then it's 6 months, then a year, and by that time you've made a bunch of other friends, but then you go and check again, and it's like, you know, they're flipping gone. And you never know what happened to them. Whew, this is depressing. I don't want to go down a depressing route. You can tell where my mind has been lately. I don't know. I think you give me a stop. You're making my throat tense up. Oh, feeling all angsty. I don't know. Appreciate the people in your life, guys. Appreciate the people in your life who you care about. I'm so sad now. I don't want to flipping talk about this. What am I even doing? Why am I talking about something that's making me sad? Ugh. I've got like this knot in my throat and it's driving me nuts. I was talking to somebody and it was... hold on. I gotta get myself like in a... Whack. When I was talking to them, they said the following. I said something along the lines of like, oh, I wish I just spent like one more day, one more hour. I wish I just said this or done this. Da, 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 da. I'm being a little vague, but I said something along those lines. They said this. They said, I know how you feel and I know why you're saying that. But just keep in mind that no matter how much time you would have spent with that person, would it have ever been enough? Would you ever spend so much time with someone or something you cared about to the point where you would go, there it is. I spent enough time with this person. Goodbye, friend. I've now reached the exact amount of time that I won't feel bad. Goodbye. Like, no, that's just it. No time is ever enough. And they said that. And they said, so that's exactly it. No time that you spend with someone will ever be enough. You're always going to have a regret. You're always going to wish you had one more minute, hour, day, etc. And that's okay. It really is. We regret, not spending as much time as we could have. Whew. I thought, I'd share that with you because, I don't know, it helped me. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Anyway. Oh, these allergies, man. What is that allergy spray they make? You know, the thing that helps you with your allergies? Man, these flipping allergies and the air is so flipping dusty. It's making my eyes water. I need to flipping take care of that. Sorry, guys. My allergies are acting up. Anyway. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to make you all a little upset or anything. I didn't want to make anyone sad. It's amazing. I pick up on... I feel like I've got a lot of wise people in my life. So if I can share their wisdom around to people who maybe don't have as many wise people in their life, why not? You know? Anyway.